everyone. My name is Ishgil with the Georgia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you again for joining us, our next segment for Conoce. And in this opportunity, we'll get to know a little bit about one of our members and a 50 most influential Latina. Her name is Nuri Castillo Crawford. And I want to welcome you, Nuri. Would you talk a little bit about your business?
Yeah, hey, how are you? And yeah, so 1010 Publishing is a small press here in the state of Georgia. We're almost 3 years old, and we focus solely on the dissemination of books in a bilingual format.
Wow, that's really interesting. Um, so publishing, you're an educator, right, Nuri? So why exactly, what made you open a publishing press?
Yeah, so initially it was all about me trying to get my book out. I was inspired to write my first children's book, 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl, which is my version of what an immigrant story was. Because if you can remember around 2016, that whole definition and terminology was around us everywhere we went. And there were a lot of definitions of what an immigrant was that I could not relate to. And so, because for me, an immigrant is hardworking, loving family, et cetera, et cetera. So I wanted to write down my version of what an immigrant was. And when I went through the process of getting it published, I learned a lot of different things, including I had to give up my ideas and my goals in the story to a publishing press because, a press is going to take it and do what it needs to do to sell the book. And for me, that wasn't the priority. It wasn't about selling the book. It was about me telling my story and my version. And so then I went through a whole journey of learning on how to get my own press. It's a small press. We're still starting, and we're including other languages besides just Spanish. We're also doing Vietnamese. We have one that's in Vietnamese and English, and we are going to be adding Korean, traditional Chinese, and other languages next year.
That is wonderful. Wow, amazing work. So tell us about your books and how someone can start writing a book. Like, what do you recommend?
Yeah, so like I shared, we do have most of our books are for children right now, and they are written in a bilingual format in one version. But the other genres that are more for adults are written in two versions. So we will have an English and then another language. Currently, they're English and Spanish. But like I said, we're still new and we're still in the early stages of growing. So we will be growing those other languages as well. And so if you want to be a published author, we're a small press. And so we are kind of like in the middle of doing your individual publishing, which is very popular in the US right now, and traditional publishing, which is publishing houses like that have 5 to 7 thousand entries or submissions a year. We're a small press and we're very focused on the bilingual way. So people like writers and authors, if they're interested in that and they want their books available in different languages, they come to us. So we're very specific. So we have a target audience, even for writers that are very specific to what they want to do with their stories. So our publishing window of submission is March 1st through August the 1st. And if anybody wants to find more information about what the requirements are for our publishing house, they can go to our website at www.1010publishing.com.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Nuri, for this information and being one of our great members that is doing for the community as much as you do. So I want to thank you again and thank you. If you have any specials for holidays, maybe I don't know. I heard that you had a promotion there.
Yeah. So we,
Okay.
in addition to books on our website, we also have merchandise that highlights and empowers being bilingual and biliterate and bicultural. So we have lots of swag, including like a T-shirt, and sweatshirts that have our hashtags on them. And sale merch 25 is a way to get 25% discount on all of our swag, all of our merchandise. SALMERCH in the numbers 25 you get 25% discount on our website on all our merchandise.
That's great. Thank you so much. Well, you hear it, guys. Here is Nori, and please go ahead and visit her website to learn more about the work that she does with her publishing press. Okay, so have a great day. Thank you so
Thank
much, Nori. I
you.
appreciate it.